Greetings and welcome to Energize You TV, Season 5, Episode number 30. Are you wanting to have a better and healthier relationship with food? Would you like to also increase your happiness and your energy, abundance too? Then you know what? I have a feeling you're in the right and perfect place today because we are ready to rock with the Wellness Code, Secrets to Abundant Health and Happiness. And today, and every Thursday, we take a topic out of the Ignite book. So every episode gives you those golden nuggets from the Ignite book, packed with powerful energy to lift up your week. So let's all take a deep breath right now. And in that deep, deep breath, we're helping the planet to adjust their energy and raise the vibration positively. So you're here with me now. Thank you so much. And breathe it in. Breathe that in. Doesn't that feel good? There you go. And you know what? I selected a special guest just for you today because not only is Ashley amazing, she is not just a chef. She's a culinary wellness warrior on a mission to transform lives through food. And I met her years ago, and you know what? She's also really passionate about helping you to discover your abundance and your energy. And she's going to be giving some valuable golden nuggets today. So they're writer downers. So go get those pencils right now. Go get that water because you know I'm a water pusher. I'm a breath pusher. And I really want you to take some of these because she was going to help us and feel the energy and look at it differently with food for the healing, to increase your love, to increase your happiness, your abundance, and also so that you thrive in your business and in your personal life. And you know, I know you're just going to love this one. Studies have proven that meditation increases your brain function. And it also gives you and helps you enhance your spiritual inner peace and your purpose and your emotional well-being. Meditation does. And that is why I have been a meditation expert for over 2 decades and love to help you because I know you want to get into alignment with your energy. Didn't that sound good to you? To have a space for this? So at the end of the show, the last segment is going to be 10-minute meditation for abundance, connecting more with food, and it's going to help you to get that unstuck energy because you know what I do? I help people that are looking for those spiritual answers get unstuck and step into it. So thank you for being here. And in this segment, I think you're really going to like. This is a writer downer. So here we go. You ready for this one? Because we're rocking and rolling this morning. Everything's energy. Everything, all thoughts, emotions are forms of energy. Everything you perceive in the universe is interconnected. Now, Einstein says, and I quote, energy can never be dissolved, merely changing the form. So we're changing the form. When I say release the energy, I'm really saying we're changing the form of this. Now, you might be saying, what is energy? Well, have you ever walked into the room and your stomach drops? You're feeling energy. Have you ever asked your friend like Ashley, one of my good friends, Ashley, how you doing today? And she might say, oh, I'm doing great. And I'm like, I just have this feeling that's energy, that maybe she's not doing so well. And you know, being a Reiki master for over almost 3 decades, I've been educating and helping others to experience and balance and manage their energy. I have an insight on that, and I want to show you this because this chart is really powerful because it really shows, now these numbers are relevant, but yet I help people from way down here that are feeling this. They're covering it up pretty good, and I help them to come up to up here where it is love and joy and gratitude and peace and compassion. Really move up that energy to help you to manage your energy, to move the energy, change the form of the energy. And you know, you do this with your aura. Everybody has an aura. And they can actually take pictures. I've been doing these pictures for years and giving aura photo picture. And it's so much fun when I get to do that and help people. And you know, the other thing I'd love to do is this is the shining wheel. And many cultures have many different wheels that they have and that they use for manifesting, for power, for healing. And this is the shining wheel. Many of my students say, Angel, it is a medicine wheel. You know what? We're going to pick a different position today. And this position that we're going to pick today is the water position. And the water position is powerful because it helps us to have a tool to move that. And the water represents beginning of life in all forms. Remember, we are mostly water. It depends on what book. Some of them say 80, 90. It just depends on the book. But then look at the world. Same amount. Pretty much the same amount of water. So that's why I'm called the water pusher also, because it's helpful because the water helps digestion. It transports the nutrients, the energy areas, the muscles, it clears the toxins. So drink water. The water is important. And to be really in grateful gratitude of the water is being in the flow of life. And think about, are you pushing? If technology isn't working, are you like, oh, this isn't working? No, you're saying, oh, it's a flow. I'll figure out a way. I'm going to flow this. So that's why I bring up every week a different position. So we realize and understand that there's energies that are helping us get through this. So you know what? Let's take a moment to connect to your energy field. And let us clear your energy, because this is important so that you can totally be present today. And in 30 seconds or less, just like my book says, raise your energy in 30 seconds or less naturally. Also release the energy too. And that's why I wrote that book. That's why I'm considered the energy expert. So let's just take it. Imagine clearing your energy field. All the negative forces are leaving. Take a breath and release. And I can even see my guest is doing it. And that's the biggest thing, is taking the time to really being in that place of getting rid of and releasing any of the patterns, the anger, the shame, the blame, the guilt. Breathe with me as you hear my voice. Breathe with me and let it go. And just take that next breath. Really take that time to release, because water can help us also in this process in healing powers in love. And I do this also. Great. How do you feel? Better, I'm sure. Right? And I do this at the full moon also. And at the full moon gathering that is online, it is a ceremony. And it is a beautiful ceremony that people say, oh, it's just like in Sedona. Yeah, I've heard that before. Beautiful. And I also do a in-person here in Phoenix, Arizona, at the world's largest sundial right there in Carefree, Arizona. I'd love for you to join us if you're in the Phoenix area. So also I also talk about your sacred power animals. Now, sacred power animals are different than your guides or your past loved ones or your archangels, because Native Americans tell us that it's much needed ally, because it helps us go deeper in our meditation to learn your different sacred animals. So if the ladybug shows up for you, which is showing up today because you're watching today, you maybe need to structure a time each day where you can pray or meditate in a time of silence. Silence, not always listening to something. Really not always listening to something. So that's if it's showing up. Now, you want to call upon the ladybug. When you call upon the ladybug, you've planted your garden and want to keep pests minimized or minimize them altogether. So you call upon them and think of you've planted your garden, meaning you have got your intentions out there. You have talked about what you want to manifest. That's what that's talking about. Call upon the ladybug to help you to minimize any of the negativity. That's what it's talking about. Now, if it's your power animal, then you have a natural flow of abundance, never worrying about where the next meal is coming from or anything else for that matter. If that's your power animal, and you might be going, Angel, I don't know my power animal. I don't know what my four-legged, my winged, my finned armor crawler is. I'd like to know that. Well, if you really want to know that, then that's what I can do and to help you. And that would be in session number 15 in the Spiritual Cookbook, which is a wonderful document of over 20 pages of what I've been teaching for almost 3 decades. So if you want that, go ahead and message me and we'll get you the cookbook, and then you can pick what you would like. But think about your power animal. And you know what? This is just really resonating, and this is a really great divine timing to give a little reading from the Shine On book. So let's look at the Shine On book and see which one you're going to pick today. And I want to say hello to everybody. Everybody's coming on. Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful to see you. And you know, go ahead and be kind and share this with your best friends. Go ahead. They want to hear it, and they're like, that lady, she's going a mile a minute, isn't she? Yes, she is. Hey, Martha, I see everybody coming on. Thank you so much for being here. So beautiful to have you here today and sharing this and sharing the love. So let's pick one. Ooh, attitude. Okay. Secret number 7. And the quote is, and of course I quote myself, yeah, that's my dog Shine. Yep. And it says, shift your attitude and gain greater freedom. Ooh. Think about how many times you could really shift your energy, your attitude, your vibrational field, and you could see things differently. And you could perceive it, and you could have more happiness. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. So the next is the action step, because it gives a little description, it gives a little story. It says what Shine has to say about attitude, and then it gives a place here for an action step and then to write. It's really a workbook that will help you. This is great for your self-help library. Breathe. Yes, I said it. Breathe. Take a breath. Before leaving your home, look in the mirror, smile, and say out loud, I feel awesome today, and breathe. You see, you're putting that vibrational field around you to shift your attitude. And it's really powerful. I feel awesome today, or however you want to say it. Really good one. Thank you for that, right? I mean, wow. I love that. So in this beautiful, you know, I just love crystals. Don't you love crystals? I love teaching about crystals. Crystals are being the biggest thing right now. So you know what? We're gonna go to a commercial message right now, and when we get back, we're gonna talk about crystals. So we'll be right back after this.
Traditional business cards are often lost or forgotten. This can lead to missed opportunities and wasted time and money. 𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗶𝗏𝗏 offers a unique solution. Eco-friendly paperless business cards that are easy to update and share. With our QR code, you can share your card with anyone, anytime, anywhere. It's the easiest way to share your details. Interested in getting one? Click on Get Offer and get your own digital business card today.
Shout out to Preston Marley for, oh my gosh, it has been amazing, his digital print. So look it up, grab that if you can, because it's an amazing digital, and everybody says that to me. They're like, wow, Angel, that is just so cool. So I really want to, go ahead and grab that, because it is affordably priced, and tell me Angel sent you, because it is awesome. Thank you to Preston Marley. He is awesome. So as we move forward, what did I promise you? I promised you that we would do the crystal of the week. Now I pick one every week, and it's a different one. So the crystal that we're going to do today, where did my crystal go? Okay, the crystal of the week, rose quartz. Okay, so we have a raw rose quartz right here. I know what a rose quartz, because it's a very common one. And then I have a Kuan Yin. That's a rose quartz. So we got a visual on that. But what does the rose quartz, and how does it help us? The benefits are emotional healing and promoting self-love. And then also it's attracting love. If you're wanting that beautiful partnership in your life, that love of your life, go ahead and wear that, because it also attracts it, but spiritually it increases your compassion, your self-love. It also helps with relieving stress. And one of the things that I tell people to do is to take that crystal and put it underneath the bed, in between the mattress, you can't feel it, obviously, but it will resonate with that love when you're sleeping. Isn't that a great idea? I have tons of little ones like that because it really does help. And you know what? That is out of the spiritual cookbook, and that one is session number 5. Remember, there's 18 sessions in the spiritual cookbook. So many great things that you would want to do with that. So as we continue and move on from the rose quartz, loving the rose quartz, it just reminds me of about food. Let's go back to the understanding how the food takes precedence in your life, because the food that we ingest, and that's what our topic is today, and that's why I have Ashley coming in, because she's not just a chef, right? She's a nutritional warrior, and I love that about her because she knows so much. You know what? It reminds me of a time when that food was upsetting my stomach. I went to doctors upon doctors. I finally went to an herbalist, and that herbalist told me, Angel, you run at a triathlete. Your nervous system, you're running so fast. That's why you can eat this much. In 2 hours, 3 hours, you're hungry again. So you need to eat this much every 2 to 3 hours. That's not for everybody. That's me. I'm pretty little. I'm like 120 pounds. I'm 5'2". If you can't tell, I'm pretty big though, I think. But yet I eat so much. I eat 4, 5, 6 times a day. And that's how my body is. But then when he told me, he said, Angel, when you're eating on the run because you never sit down. So important to sit, because that vibrational field of you sitting helps to digest. I didn't know that. And then a lot of times I would sit in front of the computer and doing all the work. Well, what am I doing? I'm trying to, and I'm breathing that stress, anxiety, or that concentration instead of fueling my food with me by myself. And now I have a place that I go to. So I hope that helps you with one of these, with the understanding that it's not always what you eat, it's what you're bringing in vibrationally around you when you're eating. And we're going to get all kinds of into that, because she's going to give us some great ones. And you know what? When you really understand that when you ignite your energy in the food, in anything in that you're doing, you really ignite your gifts. So say it with me right now. When I ignite my energy, I ignite my gifts. Go ahead again. When I ignite my energy, I ignite my gifts. Beautiful. And you know what I want to say again? Thank you for being here. Go ahead and share it out, because people want. Go ahead and subscribe if you're on the YouTube. Go hit that button. I appreciate it. And follow this platform, because it is some great writer downers. Let me tell you, I'm telling you. And again, heads up, because we're at the end, we're going to be giving you some wonderful calibration of the meditation, how we activate, visualize, calibrate, ignite your vibrational field to help you with manifesting energy, joy, compassion. Goes on and on. I just love it. So you know what? It is almost time. It is almost time, because we have the amazing, let me say hello to everybody coming on first. Oh my gosh, Martha, yeah, thank you. You're so wonderful. Linda's on, and so many others are coming on. Thank you for being here. Thank you, the viewers. And here we go, because I know you're going to love this section, because we're going to be hitting this beautiful lady right now. And let me show you, Ashley's coming in. There she is. And she's a personal chef, holistic food educator. And that's why I picked her. She's just not a nutritionist. She's a holistic. So without further ado, let's get her on here right now. Hello.
Hey, how's everybody?
Yay, good to see you. And you know, Ashley, I know how much I love you. Could you please tell everybody briefly what you do and how long you've been doing it?
So I am a personal chef and food educator, and I own Bella Foodie here on the East Coast. I love food, and I love to share how to eat healthy and make it fun for people. I've been doing this for about 10 and a half years now. So I got it pretty good, pretty handled, and I'm always learning because everything is always changing. But I like to share my hard-won facts with you guys to help you not make things as hard as they were for me.
Fabulous. Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. And let's just dive right into these golden nuggets, is what I call them, because we want the viewers to be like leaning in, because I know you're already leaning in. And you have a TV show on E30, and you teach. Can you tell us a little bit about that? And I'm going to put the link here for everybody to check that out.
Okay, so I have a show on E360 too. It's called Food for Life, and we share all kinds of things, people's stories and journeys through food and how it helped them on their wellness journeys. We talk to experts, doctors, and at the end, of course, I'm a chef. I got to cook a little something and share a little bit of some healthy tips along the way.
Oh, beautiful. And I've watched, and I've actually even been on your show.
Yes.
Yes. And I really enjoyed, because we got to not only understand food, because people go, oh yeah, I know I should eat more vegetables. That's not it. That's not how you do it, which I just love that, because you're talking about energy also, and how you show up with food, which is what I talk about. So beautiful, beautiful. And let's go to the next question. Thank you for that. And let's go to the next question, which is, health starts from the inside out.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot. What do you mean by that?
I said it to the point where it's actually on my business cards. And the reason for that is because so many people look healthy, they look fit on the outside, but there could be a whole lot of nastiness going on the inside, and so many health conditions because they fuel their body improperly, or because they train, they eat junk food and they think they can eat anything they want, and they're not properly taking care of their body, and they're missing signs of diabetes or heart disease or high blood pressure and things like that. And working out is only a component of it. There's things like your mental health and what you fuel your body with.
Beautiful. It's the whole thing. And that's why I'm having you, because it's a holistic whole thing to come and step into this. And the other thing is you say knowing your body when what it needs. What do you mean by that? Knowing your body what it needs.
So you said that you eat several times a day because of how your body functions. That won't work for me, but I know that my body needs a certain amount of meals, a certain amount of snacks, and to help my digestion, because I've had digestive problems over the last year. And I know other people that notice that they feel terrible after eating too many carb heavy meal. Whereas me, I know because of my medications and things I take, I can't take carbs out of my meal because then I feel worse. Or that sugars, like you can enjoy a square or two of dark chocolate and feel wonderful, and you have that nice calming, enjoying effect, because it is good for you to indulge in some fun things here and there. I'm not saying vegetables and fruit are the only things you're allowed to have. But other people, they have an ounce of sugar and they feel awful, or 1 cup of coffee and they're vibrating. You have to peel them off the ceiling.
And that is me, because I don't eat sugar. And 1 teaspoon of sugar and I start to shake because I haven't had sugar.
Even natural sugars do that to some people. So you need to know how you feel and to keep track of that, so that way you can plan a meal that makes you feel good and makes you feel the best, or makes you sleep well at night. Some people say, oh, you shouldn't eat at night. Well, maybe after dinner at 7 or 8 o'clock, you need a snack because you didn't eat enough. And it's better to do that than go to bed so starving that you wake up shaking in the morning because your blood sugar's tanked.
And I have a question for you, because this might be a no-namer, but you don't even know about this one, is what about celery? Instead of grabbing the chips and the ice cream late at night, what about just celery?
Celery's fine, but something more combination of something with like a protein in it, something like a handful of nuts, or they actually say something like cheese and crackers or something with like a slice of, or cheese and apple, something like that, that is a little bit easier on your digestion a few hours before bed. It actually helps you sleep better than if you're like haven't eaten in 6 hours and you're starving and you don't want to eat a heavy meal, but a small snack will actually help you sleep better.
Okay, so celery, not so much. Maybe grab the nuts to give you protein before you go to bed.
Well, maybe celery and some sort of nut butter. That would work.
Okay, because last night I grabbed and cut all these celery, and I thought, I'm going to do that instead of grabbing the chips or the crackers. And then
I hummus with it, something that has a little more, not just that, because celery is mainly water.
Yeah, that's what I was like, oh, but it feels like it's full. So I'm going to do, because I do walnuts, and just do a handful of those, and then some celery, and then I'm usually okay.
Yeah, and that would be a good like snack, like if it was getting later, or like for me, sometimes I work events and I don't get home till later, and a lot of times they're during dinner hours, so I have to eat in like the middle of the afternoon, and then I get home at 9-10 o'clock, but I'm starving because it's been like 8 hours since I ate, so I have to kind of work my schedule that way.
So perfect. That helps me so much. Thank you for that, Ashley. She's just a world of information. So let's go on. And how does the body convert food into energy? And what are the key nutrients involved in this process?
So again, converting energy, it has to go back to combining the right foods together. If all you eat for carbs, it turns it into sugar in your body. If you eat just processed food, you're literally consuming chemicals. So it's kind of like, if you think about it, like if you kept putting chemicals in your body, it's not going to run right. But if you put whole grains and nutritional things like fruits and vegetables, and if you combine them, like, you know, it's kind of like one of those funny sayings, eat the rainbow, but the more colorful the plate, the better, which is something that we teach kids, but we kind of seem to goes out the window as adults.
So wait, so eat for color.
Eat for color, eat more interesting, more flavor, more balance, because the more colors you have on the plate, you're getting more different food groups in your belly. And then your body gets a little bit of everything to burn energy.
So does that mean also like for spices, like change your spices up?
Yeah, well, that's more about getting bored too, but some spices do help you. Things like turmeric, ginger, they're good for inflammation, digestion, so are cinnamon. Spicy foods, if you can tolerate them, they're good for the metabolism, they're good for some digestion, depending on who you are. Mine doesn't tolerate them anymore. But things like mineral salts, like you want to do like Celtic gray salt or real salt, because you're talking about drinking water earlier, which is great. Water, you need to keep drinking your water. But the thing is if we drink too much water without replacing the minerals in our body, we're actually not helping ourselves.
Absolutely. Yes. It has to be good water.
Yes. And we need to make sure that we are replacing minerals and electrolytes in our body. Otherwise, you're just drinking and ending up in the ladies' room like 5 times a day instead.
And the cell is not opening enough to actually absorb the water if there's and so water isn't, and we're going to be talking about that later. So beautiful. I love that answer, and it really does help to see what we can do to help and understand it. So what does didn't something happen to you that really catapulted you into helping with nutrition? I mean, you know my story, viewers. You know, I could not hold anything down. I was at 100 and like nothing pounds, like 101, and I'm only 120 now. So I was like, it was bad, and they didn't know what to do. So that's what helped me, get into all of this. But what about you, Ashley?
So when I was about 21, a few years before that, I was really sick and I went to see a bunch of doctors. I was in pain. There was a bunch of stuff that happened. We'd be here all day if I listed all of it. But at 21, I was formally diagnosed with MS. So I've had an illness my whole adult life. And then last year, I was diagnosed with mast cell, which is very complicated, and I'm still learning. But I, like you, couldn't keep food down for like a year and a half, which for me in my job was a whole new level of confusing.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want to help people and share what I've learned and how I've learned to help my body and support it. And a lot of my clients do have health problems, or they need somebody to help them, because once you get a diagnosis, you're literally standing in a grocery store or a farmer's market and you are more confused than ever. You need somebody to help you and guide you along to get you where you need to go.
And that's what Ashley says, is she's a warrior for nutrition, because she breaks it down and helps you with your body, because there isn't a cookie cutter for any of this. And I can tell you that for sure, because, I love anchovies. Nobody likes anchovies. No, I'm just playing, but I do love anchovies. There's not many people. So as we move forward, how does the concept of calories in and calories out relate to food energy and weight management? We get that all the time, right?
I get that a lot, and I don't particularly like this. If you're concentrating on eating a balanced diet, a healthy diet, and not overdoing it, because yes, you can overdo healthy things like eating too many healthy fats or eating too much this or that or anything. But as long as you're concentrating on how you feel, you're getting enough food and protein and healthy fats and vegetables and fruits and grains in your diet, counting calories, you're spending more energy counting your macronutrients, your micronutrients, your calories. They're not enjoying what you're eating. You're not taking in what you're eating. You're not even enjoying cooking what you're eating, because all you're doing is concentrating on, am I losing weight? You're concentrating on the scale. And I find most people don't give results. The only time people really need to concentrate on that is if there's some sort of fitness goal that requires them to do that, or their job does. Like, I know sometimes people running marathons or triathletes and things have to do that. But otherwise, I don't see it as a long-term lifestyle goal for people.
This is why she's here today, because it's a vibrational field. It's not a cookie cutter. And it's the field of energy that you're wasting too much time on. I got to lose this. There's a problem. That frequency does not work for you. So she's going to be giving away a free VIP gift. You need to take advantage of it. So anyway, we'll continue, though. We have a couple more questions before we stop. And this one I really like, because what are some examples of high energy density foods, and how do they differ from low density foods?
Well, the way I see it scientifically, the way they see it, and the way you see it energetically, I see it as things that come out of the ground. Anything that we grow in nature, anything that's come, through the earth and things like that, which essentially translates into fruit, vegetables, nuts, whole grains, things like that, are high vibrational foods. Anything processed and stuff like that is not a very high vibrational food. Anything over processed, anything that has additives, chemicals, things you cannot pronounce. I'm not talking about like a vegetable like jicama or kohlrabi or something. I'm talking about things like a chemical word, or if you go to buy bread and the list is this big on the back of the package, don't buy it.
It's got stuff in it that you don't even know what it is. So we know that processed food, you don't know what you're getting. You're getting way too much salt usually, and you don't know the oil, because I understand that the oil is not, that's a big deal too. Can you just touch on that for a little bit?
That's actually quite controversial. A lot of people have different feelings about seed oils and mixes of oils and blends. I typically stay to 3 of them: coconut oil, avocado oil, and olive oil, because the Italian in me will never get rid of the olive oil.
That's me too. But isn't it true, or there's controversy, but isn't it true that you don't want to cook with olive oil?
No, you can still cook with olive oil. I just wouldn't use it as something you would do at a severe high temperature or anything.
What it is, yeah.
But you also want to find a high quality one, because some of the lower quality ones, you may not be getting as good of olive oil. You might not be getting extra virgin. They may mix it with some lower quality oils. So you just want to make sure you know the company you're getting it from. I have a friend who makes olive oil, so I know where mine's coming from.
Right. And the coconut oil is the hottest thing. Yeah, just everything is coconut oil these days.
I like it. And you can use it to take off your makeup, just so you guys know, for a helpful kitchen tip.
I do that too. I put it on my body. I mean, I put it in my mouth, and you can coconut oil. Google it, please, viewers, because it's unbelievable. So here's one for you. She doesn't know about this one.
Uh-oh.
What would you say your superpower is, or what would you like your superpower to be?
Oh. I don't know. A superpower? I think I would like to fly.
Yeah. Okay. That would be awesome. And what do you think your superpower is that you already have?
I'm really good at listening to people.
You really do. You don't interrupt very much. We've been friends for a long time, and you really don't you wait, and a lot of people don't. So I would concur that those are all yours. So we're getting close to the end, and I'd love to show, and please tell us about your free gift, and thank you so much for giving a free gift.
So you guys can book a consult with me, and we can talk about what your needs are and your health needs. And the best part is I can work with you virtually, so it doesn't matter where you are in the country. So whether you're on East Coast, West Coast, wherever the time zone is, I can work with you guys. And we can talk about what your needs are, how much meal planning I can do for you, or we can do virtual cooking sessions. Whatever you need. I've even done pantry cleanouts with people through the computer. So,
that's an interesting one.
Yes, I'm just waiting for somebody to take me to the grocery store with them to see what will happen on the computer.
And that happens actually to me, because people will call me and I'll go with them either on the phone or in person, and I will douse on what the body wants. And that's interesting, and I'll teach them how to douse, and is this the best and greatest good for me? And it's really interesting, and you're kind of doing the same thing in a different fashion, but really take her up on this. Book one, because I'm booking one with her. For sure, I'm booking with you. And Linda, I'm shouting out to you, girl, because I see you on the line. Let's do it. Let's see what happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything that you would like to leave because thank you so much for this, that you would like to leave in your final remarks?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me today. I really appreciate it. I always love coming on. And she was laughing a little bit because I was breathing along with you all in the beginning. I want you all to take a minute when you go to eat tonight or this afternoon, whenever, depending on where you are. Take a breath. 3 breaths in and out before you take a bite will help you slow down and calm your body from fight or flight. So you start realizing what's happening around you. Or sometimes if you can't manage to eat without a screen, put on one of those happy waterfall backgrounds with some vibrational music and enjoy your food. So, you get some relaxation. So that's what I'm leaving you with for the mind part of your food.
Beautiful. And we're going to be leaving her and saying thank you, because you gave some great writer downers. Appreciate it so much. And you all know that I have a signature song that gets you moving, gets you grooving. So we're going to do that right now. And we're going to ask, there you go. We're just going to first try to say goodbye to Ashley and Tony. Thank you so much. Look her up. She's amazing. That's an email. You have a website. And listen to the one.
Ambition, fire and soul. Look within your heart. Let your spirit flow. Ask for what you want. Show 'em what you got. Take it to the top. Don't you ever stop. Shine. Shine, shine on. Raise your vibration. Shine.
Raise it. Thank you so much, Ash. We'll see you later. Thank you. And Ash,
Looking for the answers, seeking you will find. Open up your heart, leave it all behind. Smile and laugh, always give back. Glowing like a star, show 'em who you are. Shine, shine, shine on. Raise your vibration. Shine, shine, shine on.
keep that shining, keep that moving. Doesn't that feel good? Take a couple of breaths right now, right here, because we're getting ready to go into that activation, visualization, meditation that will help calibrate your energy. It'll help to ignite your energy and your abundance. So let's all just take a moment now to take another breath. There you go. There you go. Taking that breath just for that moment. Hi. I'm Angel Marie Monticelli, and I welcome you here today that you would like to step into having more of that manifesting abundance place in your vibrational field that will help you with happiness. So let's take another breath in through your nose, out through slit mouth. There you go. And breathe it in again and start to relax. Wherever you're at, please don't be driving. Wherever you're at, start to take in this vibrational energy and start to let go. And now I'd like you to close your outer eye and open your inner eye. And with another breath in, as you hear my voice and starting to calm your nervous system down, we're going to start at the top and we're going to imagine this light coming in that's helping us to relax and let go. And in this relaxation, in this clearing of this energy, keep the field going. Keep your field going. There you go. And feel this energy as you start to relax. And we're going to bring in our power animal today, which is the ladybug. We're also going to bring in the position of the shining wheel, which is the water. And we're also going to be bringing in the crystal of the rose quartz. And with this medicine, these symbols that help us in so many ways, we're going to take another breath and relax. And starting to relax with this energy, we can feel the frequency starting to come through and helping us to manifest our dreams, manifest our desires, and in this beautiful, abundant, limitless universe. And as you take another breath, feel your vibrational field in your body. If you have any heaviness, any where it is a warm or heavy, go ahead and breathe into it to relax your nervous system. We're going to ask all of our guides, however you label, asking our guides to going into those chakras, into the meridians, and balancing. So breathe in, and we're going to do one of the tones. Right now, as you hear my voice, we're going to tone into the solar plexus. And going into the solar plexus and toning is a rum. So as we breathe in, and rum. Breathe in again. Rum. Beautiful. Feel that vibration. And in this frequency, it is going down to the subatomic layer. And in the subatomic layer, it is vibrating to the cell nuclear, the cell unit. It's opening to helping you with rejuvenation, cleansing, clearing, restoring. And as this breath, as you're still breathing, follow me with the breath. Don't stop the breath. And as it is, it's also going to every DNA, RNA in your body, to every system and every organ. Breathe this essence in now that helps you to calm your nervous system down, align the chakras, all the meridians, and help with your energy sources so that you can be present and your vibrational field is lifted and it is starting to increase your energy. And as this is happening, I want you to feel how this is realigning, rebalancing, recentering your vibrational field. And in this activation, as it's calibrating your energy, breathe it in, breathe it in. It is helping you in your frequency with your desires, what you'd like to manifest. So in this, and what I'm seeing in the energy is it's starting to move into aligning with your crystalline gold waters. Ooh, okay. So feel this liquid waters, this crystalline gold. I'm getting a rose, and maybe it's from the rose quartz. There's rose color liquid waters. And as you tune into this energy, it is releasing any past traumas, any past energies, and it's releasing and letting go and changing the form of it. There you go. Take another breath. Take another breath and really feel how the crystalline rose gold water is coming through every cell unit, every nuclear, every DNA, RNA system. And release this as you take that breath, changing the form. And as this is happening, tune into the energy and feel the gentle waves of the healing, rejuvenation washing over you. Now imagine this limitless abundance surrounding you like it's an overflowing fountain of prosperity. Go ahead and breathe that in and being open to this beautiful vibrational field of this crystalline rose gold waters. That it is this fountain of prosperity, this fountain of health, to the fountain of great spiritual growth, to this fountain of waves of energy that comes through to get through your mundane tasks throughout the day, to stepping into the beauty of your relationships with yourself, with your higher self, and with others, to even nature. Stepping into, as you breathe this in, into your career, your passion, your purpose, the commitment that you have to the world, and what you do to go out and make that money to help to serve others. Breathe into that crystalline, beautiful rose gold as it's hitting all the way down to the subatomic layer, and it amplifies your finances, amplifies the energy relationship with money to bring in so you may serve and reach more people, to really connect to your energy and feel that abundance as you bring in your own ways, the things that you would like to manifest your goals, your desires, because you deserve the very best. Feel that as you mimic my words. I deserve the very best. This is calibrating. This is aligning and activating this energy. I deserve the very best. I deserve the very best. Keep that breath and keep that energy. And I expect a miracle. I expect a miracle. Feel this now with this. Let's just take a moment as we're anchoring this, as you have it. I have it. I own it. I believe it. I see it. I know it. I know it. I know it. And I feel it. I feel this all coming into my vibrational field. Feel that. There you go. Feel that as it's washing over you, as it's coming in with so much grace, ease, and glory, because you are so safe, secure, and protected here. With grateful gratitude, opening your heart because you deserve the very best. I deserve the very best. Let's take a moment and breathe. And we're going to anchor this energy into all of those aspects, all of them. And we're going to anchor it now. We're going to lock it into place and we're going to seal it. And we're going to seal this so that this vibration is there. And it is so beautiful and it's peaceful and loving. There you go. Beautiful. Let's stay here for a moment as it's activating, as it's calibrating, as this will continue, and come back anytime you want to this meditation that will help you to activate and visualize and really calibrate your vibrational field just with my words. Beautiful. Another breath to anchor it, anchor it, anchor it, and seal it right now. Anchor and seal it. Beautiful. And lock it into place. You got it. Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. And as you are and taking another breath, let's start to move our fingers and opening the outer eye and moving just a little bit, moving the toes and starting to come back into the room. I'm Angel Marie Monticelli, and I love that you took the time for you. And remember to do what? Change your mindset, ignite your energy, and shine on. Until I get to see you next time, thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, take a deep breath as you have come back into the room. And you're here with us now. I'm so excited you're back with us right now. How did that feel? Go ahead and comment on that. Isn't that beautiful? So you know what? I would like to give you a free gift because I can give you a free gift. So this is my free gift. It's a 30 minutes with me, which is a value of $125. But you know what? I would love for you to get to know you, hear your story, and see where I can help you with the cookbook, to all kinds of different places that I do, to having a crystal reading. Who knows? But I would love, love, love to help you in whatever that looks like. So, I'm here every week on Energize You TV, every Thursday at 11 o'clock Pacific time, from people all over the world. So I really appreciate that you're here with us now. And you know what? Next week, we're going to have the amazing Jennifer Farrell, and she is going to, and what we're going to be talking about next week is about laughter. You don't want to miss this because that's going to be a lot of laughs. It's going to be fun. So tuning in next week. Powerful. So thank you so much again for being here. And remember that the food that you eat, what you eat is what you are. You create that. So look at what you're eating and connect more. Just like Ashley said, it doesn't have to be a good, bad nutrition. It's how you look at it. I just love her. So thank you again for that. And as I leave you, as I always leave you, is what? Change your mindset. Ignite your energy and shine on. Until I get to see you next week. Thank you so much. And I will see you